Hey guys, so look at this. Well, this is how controlled our media is. I mean, they have the ability to report in total real time, and they're not doing that anymore. They're reporting a day or two, at least basically behind. I said, well, we were all having Christmas dinner here in other states in our country. This is going on in New York. I mean, this is mass chaos, and they're not even reporting it until the second day.
To cancel Christmas. They were targeting the busiest areas of the city. So in Midtown, protesters were carrying a blood red mock nativity scene around, calling for an uprising and hearing those chants we've been hearing for months, stopping traffic, and tourists were in town for the holiday.
No celebration until liberation.
This is going on all over our country, and they're refusing to show us. And I mean, I'm curious as to what's happening today. I don't even know what's happening today in our country because they refuse to show us. They're trying to control the population here. I'm predicting this was the last Christmas we're ever going to have in this country, and it's over. That was it. And things are about to drastically change very quickly in ways we do not even understand or comprehend or even want to be willing to believe, man. I've been trying to warn everybody of what's coming. These are very powerful, very evil groups. People have convinced these people to do this, that they don't care about us at all. And they have agendas.
It wasn't just happening in New York City. It was also in D.C. at the home of White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan. He got an early morning visit there. And out in Virginia, the home of Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin had some protesters there. They're accusing the two Biden administration officials of being complicit in the genocide against the Palestinian people.
They're totally not showing us to control. I'm telling you, these people, they know where they live. They know where the Supreme Court justices live. I mean, these elite people are in a lot of trouble here. This was our last Christmas. I have a feeling there might be mass chaos in New York during the ball drop, and they talk about that a little bit here in this thing. And I think our government's totally incompetent, and we're not safe at all from anything that could happen in this country. And I mean, this is on the verge of total eruption here.
As it's been going on, right? It's not a surprise. It's going to continue for probably several more weeks. We know more planned protests in New York, D.C. are going to be popping up. So
I love how the elite think that they could just have a schedule. Oh yeah, there'll just be a few more protests for a few weeks, and then it'll be okay. These people have no clue, man. They're lying to us in the first place. All right, I'm just trying to point out that I mean the whole world was falling apart yesterday, and most of us had no clue. I mean, do we know that Israel dropped a bomb on another refugee camp yesterday and killed dozens, hundreds of people, maybe even thousands? I mean, this is disgusting. The whole thing's disgusting.
NYPD here in New York says they're going to keep a close eye on it.
Rent continues in the region, continues here. Alexis, great to have you.
Just keep buying. There's the next thing on the news. They're talking about everybody returning their purchases, and it's going to be $1 billion problem. Just because that's all they do is they want us to buy and sell junk and just be distracted. And if we're not distracted, they'll not show us the news until the next day, and they'll keep us distracted. I mean, like Taylor Swift at the fake NFL game. I mean, it's just nonsense. What we did yesterday as a public was nonsense for what's going on right now. We should all be ashamed of ourselves, but these people should really be ashamed of themselves. This is crazy, man. All right, I'm going to shut it off now.